Not dusty much.
No, just a lot.
Yes. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Oh, yes. Well, things are progressing in the older kitchen.
They are indeed. It's not an old kitchen, it's a new kitchen.
Well, that's true.
We are, let's say 90% there.
Yeah.
We are pretty much ready for the, well, we are ready for the plumber.
We're definitely ready for the plumber now. Everything's in order for him. We're still waiting to hear back. So we'll hopefully hear something this weekend.
Mm-hmm. The upstairs ensuite is also ready for the plumber.
Yes.
Just have to put the floor down.
Yeah, just got to get the floor down.
Yeah.
That needs a little bit of fettling before the floor can actually go down.
Nothing major.
No, it's a 20-minute job, even for me.
Yeah, even for you.
Even for me.
At the end of this video, Chris learned something new this last week.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Just tell him all about it.
It's a comedy of errors, guys, honestly. He gets there in the end.
Yes,
but
go me.
Yes, darling, go you. But I laughed my socks off watching the footage, honestly. It's worth a watch.
Yeah, well, Lillian wasn't here at the time. And that's all I'm going to say. She wasn't here, so she couldn't interfere. Or break my train of learning. I learned by doing and...
By failing.
Yes.
Again. Sorry. Guys!
Right, I'm going now. I'm really, really embarrassed. I'm very, very sad.
No, you're not.
I am.
Enjoy the video. If you do, hit that thumbs up.
But for me, not her. Because she's nasty.
Consider subscribing below.
She's a horrible person.
Any comments are always welcome.
Yeah, any comments, horrible ones about her, and say how much a nasty person she is because she's evil to me. She won't even make me cake.
Can now. We've got the new oven going. The old oven didn't make cake or Yorkshire puddings. No. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.
Bye. See, off camera, that's it now for me. My days, I'm going to be tortured. I will. She's just evil to me. You just don't see it. You just don't know it. You don't know that lady. Just...
Believe that, you believe anything.
Okay. I'm not allowed to say okay. Rightio. Bathroom is ready for paint. All walls double checked, triple checked, and nice and smooth, so is the ceiling. So, I've just been and masked the top trim of the tiles and the silvery edge of the shower frame where the paint's going to be going, so that doesn't overflow. Yeah, I've been and scraped the floor, make sure all the little bits are off with a smooth scraper. So obviously some bits are still visible, but they are actually into the grain of the wood now. There is no raised areas. We do have a polythene sheet to go over this, but we're not going to put it on just yet because we're not going to be able to reach over the shower to paint above it. So what we'll do is we'll put a polythene sheet over so far, get that bit painted, and then bring it over and paint again, and then bring it over and paint again, and just like slide it to protect the shower. Once all the painting's done, then I will set to and get that vent put in, and the two lights. And then once all that's done, because I know it's going to create dust doing the extractor vent, we'll give this floor another quick sweep and probably a hoover, then mop it, and then it's ready to lay the floor in. This wall is also all rubbed down, ready to go. So that'll come wait actually until after this wall's been plastered, and then we can just do it all as a one, because that'll be the whole room ready for paint then. Depending on when the plumber will be coming, because we haven't heard from him just yet, hopefully we'll hear something in the next 2 days, but he's got family visiting from the UK, so obviously we don't want to disturb him while he's having family time. So if we don't hear anything this weekend, Monday, I think I'll set to and get this plastered in my own special way. And hopefully that special way is quite smooth. And what I'll do is, after it's been done, if it's not as good as I'd like it to, we still have some of that stuff there.
So what we're doing?
Well, we cut the extra bit of worktop we wanted.
We did.
Yes, we was lent a saw. We did also have the offer of a circular saw. But was also lent a posh hand saw that's actually meant for cutting this sort of stuff.
Thank you very much, Glenn.
Yes.
So, cut.
Was very, very scary using it.
We didn't video it in case it went wrong, didn't we?
In case it went very wrong, yes.
Now, the reason we are going with a jointing strip over using routering underneath and the dog bones to pull it together is twofold.
Yes.
One, we didn't think we were clever enough to cut it.
Well enough. Two, the cabinet worktop is a little bit too thin for using those dog bones.
Yeah.
We know this strip doesn't actually join them together. It's just a piece.
Yeah, it's a hidey piece for where you've got a join. But my plan is one of these for the join, and then a metal end cap for here, which also comes over the edge, which kind of gives a defined area. And then I will get a piece of granite or marble that size, and then it's perfect for a pastry board.
Yes.
Without it wriggling around.
Yeah. So that's our excuse, and we're sticking to it. Now.
So it was a cop-out, really, but it's a design feature.
Yeah, it's a
design
by
feature.
Design. It's
Yes.
by design.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yes. And because we can't use the dog bone things, not only because the worktop's a little bit too thin anyway, but for this strip, it's a little bit too deep. This has already got multiple screws here and here to hold it down. And once this is fitted there, then what we'll do is we'll push it up. And whilst one of us is pushing as hard as we can, with all our weight against it,
We'll do the drill holes underneath.
drill, screw underneath.
Yeah.
I think that's the best option for us.
Agreed.
Yes. Right, strip attached.
Yep. And just like that,
Shazam.
Shazam, Shalakazam, something or other.
Yeah, Shalamar. No.
No. Okay, trim is on. Nice and neat, screwed,
Yep.
all good.
Add an extra hole midway.
Yes,
Because it bowed.
Yeah, this strip had a screw hole to go, a couple of screw holes to go here into the worktop,
And one over here.
and one over there. And when we did that, it was bowing here. It was like that. So Chris drilled another extra one that went in there.
Yeah, done. Sandy thing there was for clean the edge of this from when they laid whatever melamine for micro, whatever you call it, on top. And it always overhangs.
Yep.
So that's been sanded off.
Yes.
It's late Sunday afternoon.
It is.
Well, not really late, but it's done.
We are done. Enough already.
Yes, I've got a bit of plaster work to do in the corridor.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'll get the lights in, and then I've got to learn how to patch big holes.
Yes.
So that'll be, I think that might be me all day tomorrow by the time I finish doing that, so it doesn't look terrible. Yeah.
Probably. I have got to go to Big Box Store and get
The correct
trims to match this that go on the ends, because the ones they sold me the other day are completely round, and we've got this, is it called a bull nose? This? Whatever. It was a half circle anyway, so the wrong ones. I've got to change those.
Yes. Right, so after our exploits yesterday, this worktop isn't connected, it's just been measured, cut and placed. This is all done, so I now need to tidy up. All the necessary parts of the hob are in the right place, and there's a little cover down at the bottom there for the oven. The hob isn't connected yet. It needs to be connected for the gas bottle. The sink's still in place. We decided against removing it. So all the sink products are there, and all the water filtration products are there. We are going to cut a piece of worktop to fit in that area, but we haven't yet because there's work's got to be done behind it. So we've left it as a piece because we don't want to place it and then it get damaged. So we've just left it as a piece in its protective cardboard. So the job for me today is to patch here where I originally drilled for a hole for the lamp, because I actually hit the cross brace that goes across. I wondered why it wasn't going through, and I thought, this is weird. And then I took the attachment out and could see the metal. So I've just had to offset it slightly. So that needs to be repaired. So this light cannot be fitted today. This light I will be fitting today, and the one over there will be fitted today. I also need to remove these fittings for the old light, the panel light that's down there that got broken. And I need to patch this. I've watched a few videos on how to do it, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to manage it. So, and obviously some repair work needs doing here, and filling and such like, and these screws need to be removed from their little plastic butterfly things, and then that needs to be repaired. And this one will also have its light. And I also need to patch here. Right, here we go. Got a tub, pre-mixed. Got my little spadey thing, spatula. Fortunately, this one doesn't need to be mixed again. So I'm hoping that I can do it. Too much on. Oops. Don't go in there. Fit you. I guess that's it. Just had a thought. A big hole that I intend to patch over there. If I patch it, then I've got no access to the electrical connections. So I'll put a junction box in there. We do have one the right size, a spare one. So I'll put that in there instead. It would have been nice to have had it near the wall, but the electric cable doesn't run that way. It comes from this side. And this is something that the electrician, when he did the caves, wired up for us, because this was part of the extension that we had done. So we've done all the wiring for that. So I've got no option to remove it without taking all this ceiling down or doing something I don't know. So that's unfortunate, or fortunate, because now I don't have to patch that big area. So I'll get the junction box sorted out and see if I'm able to fit it, or if I need to make the hole a bit bigger. Well, I'm doing work inside, so these guys are doing their own thing. I'll turn around a bit. So she's moaning because she wants to be inside, but then she'll go and lay in the sun when the sun comes round in this bit. These two enjoy gardening. It would seem that they're trimming the bay tree at the moment and disposing of the evidence, or at least trying to. What do you say, Dover? What are you doing, Loki? I don't know if they affect them in any way, in a negative way. But there don't seem to be having any ill effects. I've got to replace this. This is Dove the Destroyer. Jesus. Oh dear. When the skip comes, I'll take it down and then replace it. Is I don't know. You. Yes. If we had some butter, you know, it wouldn't melt in that mouth, would it, mate? Right, I'm going back in now. I've got to do more work. Yes. Right, see you guys in a little bit. Painting the bathrooms all nice and dry and looking clean. I've already taken the liberty of fitting the first light, and I shall set ahead on my light fitting duties and fit this one. The extractor is going to wait for either later today or tomorrow afternoon when Lillian's back, because I'm going to need her smaller hands to attach that extractor fan pipe to the out exhaust, because my arms are just too big, and I did have a go with that piece and bent and distorted it out of place, so Lillian's delicate hands will be much more suited to doing that. Well, that's a disappointment. I took a bit of video of me fitting this light at the end. I'd already done that other one. And somehow I've managed to get the camera on the wrong setting. So it didn't take a video, it took a photo instead. Very disappointed. Anyway, the lights are now up. And they look really good. I'm sure you can see. I'll just tilt this down now so we'll see how much light we get. I've just turned the electricity back on. That's bright. That's very, very, very bright. Okay. Well, let's hope this one works as opposed to a photo. Right, I've just measured the hole in the corridor. It's 9.5 centimetres. So I just took a square, 9.5 centimetres. I'll go and see if it fits. No, my luck, it won't. Very good. I'm not having a very good day. No, it doesn't fit because this edge didn't break as clean as the other edges, so I just need to cut this a little bit down. Then what I shall do is, I've seen on a few videos, is then put a thinner piece of plasterboard in and then screw that to the other plasterboard and then screw this to the plasterboard and then fill around it. That's the theory. But first I've got to get this correct. Right, I'm in a different place now. I've now trimmed this all down, shaved it down, and there's a couple of little sticky out bits there that will stop it from going in. So, I've just done my test fit, and it will go in, and obviously I don't want to shove it all the way and lose it. So now I need to put something that goes across from here to here in two places, just there to there and then there to there, and then I can screw this up to it, and fingers crossed that'll work. I could use wood as opposed to plasterboard. Maybe that might be a better idea, I don't know, but I'm going to try plasterboard first, and if that doesn't work then I'll go to wood. Right, I just found a nice piece of plasterboard, so I'm going to go for that. Hopefully the screws will go in and pull that down at the same time. Right, I'm armed with screws, I'm not convinced this is going to work first time, but I do have an alternative. I missed. Okay, we'll remove this screw. It's like another hole to fill. Okay. I don't think that's worked either. No, oops. Okay, I'm making this worse. I better come up with another idea. Okay. Plasterboard, doing it like that, isn't working for me at all. So I'm going to go to the wood. I'm hoping that I can use the wood. So we'll see how we go. I thought I'd do the first bit off camera because I'm sick and tired of failing. Finally, I found the solution. I should have gone with wood in the first place. Right, I've got my bits of paper to put up, and I've got my pasty stuff again. So I'll now just go over and put a thickish coat on and drop half it onto everywhere else. Okay. Now the paper. Hopefully we didn't drop it on the floor. It's very, very windy today. It's that banging you can hear in the background for the vents and the windows. Okay, maybe I didn't get enough on there. Try that one again, a bit more. It also helps while trying to stick it to the paper, you spoon. Ah dear. I've got the big beastie out, the wide one. I've just gone over it and I'm going to leave it as it is, because I think if I do any more I'll make it worse. And it'll need sanding anyway, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to stick with what I've done there. The other stuff that I did further along is drying nicely. I may just have to go over a couple of little areas again. As it's drying, it seems to be sinking a little bit, but that's normal, I'm believing. It's going to look a lot better. A lot better. Really happy. No. I saw a bit, I'm not touching it. Stick away from the wet stuff. Oh yeah. So, never done that before. As you saw, I had multiple failures, but in the end, I got it.